Hey guys, good morning from Singapore. It's Mike Chen. You know, I love breakfast because I'm always excited for a brand new day so I can start eating again, and I can't wait to get to it. But like I mentioned many times on this channel, I'm not really into the traditional American type of breakfast, you know, the scrambled eggs, the muffins, the cereals. I want to eat, I don't know, noodle soups, pizzas. I'll eat a cow for breakfast. I just don't want to feel restricted, you know? And that's why I'm loving my travels here in Singapore, because people here, they feel the same way. And that's why there's really no exclusive breakfast items here in Singapore. But with that being said, there are certain food items that the locals here eat fairly early that are considered maybe more breakfasty. So I'm hungry, it's early, let's go eat. My first stop is at one of the most popular restaurants for kaya toast,亚坤. This is probably the most popular, most iconic Singaporean breakfast item. And if you don't know what kaya toast is, it means that the toast is filled with kaya, a particular jam that is made with coconut milk, sugar, and pandan. The toast is almost always served with a order of soft-boiled eggs. When I say soft-boiled eggs, look at these things. This is like the most gentle, soft, delicate-looking eggs I've ever laid my eyes on. And you should always dip this into the soft eggs here. Wow, the gem itself, I don't feel like it's overly sweet. I mean, it's sweet, but it also has that nice floral aroma from the pandan. Every bite you take, it just beckons to you to take another. This is definitely the crack of the toast world. My first time trying this, and I already know this will be something I miss when I leave Singapore. That is so ridiculous, okay? And look at these eggs, how gentle they are. I feel like I shouldn't be eating them, I should be cradling them. And what you wanna do is splash a little soy sauce. Oh, that might have been too much. Some white pepper. All right, ready? We're gonna break this open. Wow, look how beautiful that is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just struck eggy gold. You guys ready for the most delicious high dive ever? Get that all in there. I might have added a little too much soy sauce. What can I say besides I love you? What's genius about this dish is that because the toast is crispy, it's sweet, when you dip that into that beautiful eggy mixture that has a little bit of the soy sauce, a little bit of the white pepper, you get such a wonderful contrast. And all of a sudden, your toast is not only crispy and buttery and sweet, it's crispy, sweet, buttery, salty, peppery, eggy, creamy. And if you guys don't know, those 7 things mix up the rainbow of deliciousness. And with the set, they also give you an iced tea. You know what? I'm just gonna suck up my eggs with a straw. Okay, that might be a little gross. I'm sorry. But this was a great start to breakfast, and breakfast is by no means over. Let's go to location number 2. Breakfast number 2, and I'm having Nasi Le Mans. This is a really popular Singaporean breakfast item that is brought here by the Nyonya, which are the Chinese people who resided between Thailand and Malaysia, so it's got a lot of that influence brought to Singapore. And a few things is always present in a good plate of Nasi Le Mans. First of all, you have these little anchovies called inkibilis. Then there's the roasted peanuts, fried egg, a chicken wing, and most importantly, they all sit on top of a bed of fragrant coconut rice. And that's really the essence and soul of this dish, because Nasi Le Mans literally translates to fragrant rice. And of course, I got a few additional items here. I have some fish that was cooked in some banana leaves, a fried patty that has potatoes and vegetables inside, a fried chunk of tofu with ground beef and all sorts of spices, and a little side of veggies. First thing I want to try is just the rice itself. Already super fluffy. And as its name suggests, supremely fragrant. You know, I used to drink a lot of soda, and I used to love Coke. And then when vanilla Coke came out, that to me was a game changer. Things that seemed really reasonable, but I never put it together in my head. That's kind of how I feel about this rice. I mean, rice is good. Coconut milk, also really good. But I never thought about putting them together. But trying them? Oh man, these two were food soulmates. They were always meant to be. All right, let's just dig in. Beautiful. This is the second time today I've seen a gorgeous egg. Some of that egg, some of these little fishies. Let me get some peanuts on there as well. And some of these crunchy veggies. It's just gonna be an all-encompassing spoonful. Have I ever told you guys about a talent that I think I have? It's called food matchmaker. If that talent applied to real life, I could go on a game show like The Bachelor or Bachelorette and just find them all perfect soulmates. Because that bite with the egg, with the crunchy little fish, with the peanuts, with the veggies and rice, that was food symphony, my friends. So I want to try this tofu and just grab a little rice. Wow. That's a lot of garlic. I feel like this needs a little sauce. I'll give you a little bit of the samba sauce, which is gonna be a little sweet, a little spicy, a little fermented shrimp tasting. I'm just gonna combine that with this tofu here. Some rice, maybe a little bit of the fishies. That tastes so much better with the samba. Now let's dig into this. This is fish cooked in banana leaves. Oh. And regardless of what kind of imagery that might conjure up in your head, let me just tell you, that's really good. It tastes like fish without too much of the fishy flavor. This is a little potato pancake dealie. Look at that. It just looks like potatoes and maybe some chives or something in there. I need 20 more of these. I kid you not. That tastes like a mix between mashed potato, baked potato, with a bunch of Chinese celery all up in there in this thing. This is fantastic. This might be my favorite thing on the plate right now, and I'm a meat lover. It's all creamy inside, it's fried on the outside. This is unbelievably good. That was fantastic. Oh my God, I can't even put this down. Wow. The more I eat this, the more addicted I become. All right, last thing I haven't touched is the chicken wings. I mean, I'm just gonna get it all up in this. I'm kind of confused. It just looks like a regular chicken wing, but how come it tastes so good? What's going on? I mean, it's not like there's a bunch of mysterious seasoning here. It just has, I don't know, I can't. You know what, there's definitely much more to this fried chicken than just oil and salt and pepper. There's gotta be lots of other stuff in here. Let me go find out what's in here.
More to this fried chicken than just oil and salt and pepper.
Okay, the owner told me there's a lot of secret ingredients in here. He won't tell me what it is, but I could taste it. This is really multi-dimensional. It's much deeper, you know, than just regular fried chicken. And let me tell you, that's freaking amazing. I kid you not. Nothing I don't like on this plate. What a fantastic breakfast, well, breakfast part 2. Also, this is lime juice, and it has a couple of little limes in there, and little plums as well. And this is great. Super refreshing. Guys, I would really recommend this place. And they just told me they open till 4 in the morning, and they switch the items around all the time too. Definitely come here, check this place out. You know, I think I might have found a hidden gem here. Or it could be like a really popular place that Singaporeans go to all the time and I just don't know about it. All right, I pretty much finished this and I'm still a little hungry. So let's go have breakfast number 3. You know, when I ask my Singaporean friends what breakfast items I should definitely not miss, roti prata always comes up. So I had to get some, and trust me, this was not an easy journey. Actually, this is the 3rd place I've been to. I'm at Casuarina Curry, a really popular roti prata place. I actually tried to go to 2 other ones even before this, and one of them was closed for 3 days, and the other one screamed at me and told me to leave. It does happen, but this guy looks really friendly, and this place is supposed to be really, really good, and this place has all sorts of paratas. I like a ton of combinations. I'm gonna try some plain, then I think I'm gonna get some with cheese, and then definitely some dessert ones. And roti prata was originally an Indian dish. Roti means bread, and prata means flat. But regardless of its origins, this has really become a staple food item here in Singapore. Oh, can I just show you guys? This is a drink I've loved since I came to Singapore. This is a barley drink. And oh, so good. Rotis have arrived. Oh my goodness, garlic? It's beautiful. Looks like a house. This is the regular, and just look how crispy and flaky this is on the outside. Let's just break this open. See how chewy it is on the inside? I've literally been running all around Singapore for this. Crispy, flaky outer shell, soft and chewy on the inside, super thin. Whoa, this thing don't need to lose weight. It's already really thin. And they brought over fish curry and mutton curry. I'm gonna take a piece and just soak it in the fish curry. Doesn't really have any big pieces of fish in here. Here we go. Oh. Here's what the prata should be saying to the curry. You complete me. You complete me really, really well. We belong together forever. The curry, it's creamy, super spicy. Because the prata is a little oily, it really needs that spice to kind of calm it down and give it more element of flavor. And that's exactly what the curry does. Now, I have a garlic prata here and an egg and cheese prata here. Let's take a bite of the egg and cheese because this thing is cooling. Oh, Oh yeah. And this one, it's gonna be less crispy than the regular paratha because obviously it has more ingredients in here. But the side, the edges, look at that, are still nice and crunchy. And I don't know exactly how to eat this. I'm gonna do the New York City pizza fold. That's fantastic. Let's take that swimming in the fish curry. Get it all nice up in there. Oh, let's try the lamb. Just soak that in there and grab some nice pieces of lamb. Excuse me, I need a little more. This is what breakfast is all about. Right here. Tender lamb, spicy curry, crunchy, cheesy, eggy, mushroomy paratha. You guys here in Singapore, you got it good for breakfast. You got it really good. I do have a garlic paratha here as well, but before we jump into that, I have a situation. I ordered a ice cream paratha, and this thing is melting, so I need to dig into this. This paratha, if you take a look, this is what they call a tissue roti paratha. Basically, it looks like a crepe. See how thin it is? And on the outside, they have sprinkles and I think some chocolate raspberry sauce. And on the inside, here, take a look. There's a chocolate ice cream. Break. Oh, this thing is ridiculously crunchy, and my ice cream is definitely melting. I got a piece that's kind of soaked by all the ice cream, and this is getting really messy. I'm sorry. This is just disastrous. It's kind of like eating a paper-thin wafer cone. I got some pieces that's been on the bottom, the ice cream kind of soaking in, it's kind of melting into it. Then I got some pieces on top that still retain all the crispiness. Best of both worlds, right? The final one I got is a garlic roti paratha. Wow, this thing is really thin as well. It's so delicate. I can't even hold it too tightly, otherwise it just kind of crumples. Whoa. This is really garlicky. And you can see all the garlic on the inside, right? And look how thin it is. It's like I'm eating crunchy paper. This is definitely my favorite one. Also, it does have its chewy element. I think the middle part is both crunchy and chewy. Oh man, I'm kind of destroying this, I'm sorry. So glad I was able to taste this while I was here. All right, well, let me wrap up this messy plate, and trust me, this will get eaten. This is not going to waste. And then we'll move on to our next breakfast item. This is a Para Champion of Singapore. The next breakfast item brings me to the Hawker Center on Old Airport Road. And we're here for some lor mee. And as you can see, it's not easy to get because everybody wants some. And it's just, the line just goes all the way back. I'm almost there. Here it is, after 1 hour's wait, my lor mee. I feel like I really worked for this, you know? Also, I was talking to this really nice uncle and he told me to get extra fish, so I did. That's $1 extra fish. Looks like 2 types of chilies. I have a whole egg, some cilantro, and look at this broth. It's just slimy, really thick, really starchy. And that's why you need the Chinese vinegar, which is right here. So let me just pour my vinegar and chili all over the fish and just give that a nice mix. And when it comes to noodles, they serve actually a couple of different types of noodles. One is these eggy noodles, and another are the rice noodles. I just told them to give me whatever they thought was best. What? This is just masterful. For some reason, I thought this soup would be more one-dimensional, you know, just kind of like salty and not much other flavor to it. First of all, the original sauce is delicious. I mean, it's not overly salty. It's extremely flavorful. And the locals tell me you have to add vinegar in here, you have to add some chili, and they are absolutely correct because with the vinegar, it really amplifies the flavor, give it a much more of a umami kick. And then the chilies are extremely spicy, and that really contrasts the extremely savory flavor. And don't get me started on this fish. The extra $1 fish that the uncle told me to get, that's 100% on point. And this dish definitely emphasizes the soup above all else. But you know, even without the noodles, this could just be like a really tasty fishy stew. After I finish my noodles, I could just take like a toast or a bun and just dip it in here and lap all this stuff up. This broth is that good. It's really that good. Now, is this something heavy? Yes. Would I eat this for breakfast every single day? Look at this egg. No wonder people wait an hour for this thing. All right, wow. Best breakfast item so far. Let's keep breakfast going. Next up, another Singapore favorite and something a lot of people here love to have for breakfast, carrot cake. This is it. White and black carrot cake. It just looks extremely saucy with a little bit of eggs, radish, and scallions. And the white one just sort of looks like an omelet. I almost feel like I need some ketchup with this. Also, even though they call it carrot cakes, there's no carrots in here. It's really stir-fried radish. Let's give this a try. The black one is a little sweet. It's definitely spicy. And the radish is cooked in a way that it almost tastes like a piece of pasta. That's how soft it is. It has this like spongy-esque texture. It's almost like a mashed potato you can cut through with your chopstick. But it's delicate and it's delightful. The white one, wow, that flavor profile is completely different, night and day. I guess if I had to choose, I like the white one better because I think the sweet flavor in the black one, it almost confuses me a little bit. Like, that's not what I'm expecting. That's not saying it's bad, it's good. But if I had to choose between the two, I get the white one. Whew. I love breakfast, especially with varieties like that. It never gets boring. And guys, of course, all the places I went to is listed in the description box below. And you know what else I love about breakfast? Is that lunch is just around the corner. So let's go get some. Yes, I'm serious. I don't joke around about food. All right, guys, until we eat again, I'll see you later.